අපි හැම දෙන සාමෙන් සහ ආදරෙන් නව වසරට නව හිරු පායාලා.
සාදරෙන් ආදරෙන් පිළිගන්නවා.
We are here always during the winter. And we live a very simple life, so we don't need much money.
Yeah.
If you two get through O levels,
Yeah.
then he will buy us a sound kit.
Wow. කට්ට කන්න ඕන.
හත්ත හොඳටම කාලා තියෙන්නේ. We were watching films
Yeah.
like this Close Encounters, the
Yeah.
Third Kind, E.T.,
Yeah.
and then, you
Yeah.
know,
I love that whole sci-fi. And
Sci-fi, yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
You have had, I'm now learning that you've had a lot of great O-level results, fine arts.
the whole history
Would have changed.
would have changed.
They would have
There
been
was
able to
no
change his mind.
Second World War. But it's luck.
That's what I was
It's
going to
a
ask.
big
Yeah.
portion of
Yeah.
luck, you know.
Yeah.
You have to really meet in this crossroads,
Yeah.
the correct people, you know.
Yeah.
Because we were always wanted to give this identity,
Yeah.
you know, as Sri Lankans, hey, we are from a small island, yeah.
Yeah.
Jamaicans too.
Yeah,
And
yeah. Hello and welcome to the debrief with me, Royal Raymond. Today I have with me someone I'm a big fan of. I'm a fan of the person, a fan of the band, and it means a lot that we are able to have this person with us for reasons I will explain during the show. So welcome to the show, Rohit Iyer.
Hi.
Sadering,
sister. Yeah,
Adering,
Adering.
Piligano.
Thanks for inviting.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much for coming.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to have you here. For our audiences who don't know, Rohita is one of the frontsmen of the band Jayashree. Very popular in Sri Lanka, reggae band, not something many Sri Lankans are known for. They're not based in Sri Lanka, but they have a huge following all over the world. And like I said, I'm a big fan, so I'm very happy to have him here. Rohit Iyer, I want to ask you, first tell me, where are you all based exactly?
In Vienna, Austria.
Vienna, no?
Yes.
Okay, right.
Europe.
Because some people think that you all are in Italy, some people
Yeah,
think...
yeah. That's
So
because of Milla Soya Buddhist
Right,
thing.
Buddhist
So many
film.
people, they think that
In
we
Italy.
live here in
Yeah.
Italy, but we are based in
Vienna.
Vienna.
And
for
it's
long
you
time.
and your brother, right?
Yeah.
Twin brother.
Yeah.
His name is?
Rohan.
Rohan.
Rohan Jayalat, yeah.
So, twin brothers who front the band Jayashree and living in Vienna, and you are also an architect.
Yeah.
So by profession, you
Yeah.
have a very square job. But besides that, you do a lot of interesting things.
Yeah, in a way, my job became hobby, and
Yeah.
hobby became
Became the
my
job,
job.
yeah.
But anyway, I enjoy playing music, so
Yeah.
and when I get old, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway.
No, you have a few years more to go. So yeah, maybe the job will become the hobby again.
So it's always good to have
Two things,
good
yeah.
education and
Correct.
something.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the beginnings. I
Yeah.
know you all are from Maravilla, am I right? Or
Nathandia, yeah,
Nathandia.
yeah.
Is that in Maravilla or the Chill
Yeah,
Out?
Maravilla is the beach front.
Okay.
And
Nathandia is
from
little.
Nathandia is our Mahagedra Ammi.
Okay, it's
and
still there, no?
Yeah, we are still
Yeah.
there.
So you all come to Sri Lanka very often to see your mom and
Yes.
see the rest of the family.
Yes. Yeah.
And now it's been 2 years since COVID.
Yeah.
You all were not able to
Yeah.
come.
Yeah.
And this is the first time that
Yeah.
they're back after COVID, and that's why I'm very pleased.
No,
that
even
I
we
was able-
we were in Sri Lanka. I mean,
In between.
stuck in Sri Lanka too.
For a while,
Yeah,
right.
but it was really interesting, you know.
Yeah. And now you all are on a huge tour in Sri Lanka right now.
Yeah, in a way, I mean, 2 years we were stuck, but now things are happening. So we have some, shows around the island.
Yeah.
Let's see. I mean,
Do
we
you have
enjoy.
Do you have a date for when you're leaving?
Because we are here always during the winter. Yeah,
Okay,
European
right.
winter.
Okay.
So it is from like September, October till end of January.
Right.
Then normally we used to go back to Europe and then come back again for the Aurudu season,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But this time, I mean, Europe also it's burst, so we
Yeah.
decided to stay.
For a long
Yeah,
period.
yeah.
Now I have to ask you a question.
Yeah.
To stay like this from September to January, that's like how many bunch of months?
Yeah.
Can you sustain yourself through singing? Do you earn enough money? Like,
Sure.
can manage,
Yes,
right? Because
of
otherwise
course,
that's a huge
And we live a very
simple life.
simple life, so we
Yeah.
don't need much money.
Yeah. Okay. I want to ask about the reggae background
Okay.
because reggae is not a normal Sinhala Sri Lankan thing. You have
Yeah.
brought reggae and made it such a part of Sri Lanka's identity. How did you all start listening to reggae?
I mean, this is a long story. I mean, we started music when we were like, from in the Montessori.
Right.
We got our first guitars,
Okay.
and then we were schooling at Maristella College,
Yes,
and there Rohan started learning guitar. So and then I started learning drums,
Right.
and then we formed a small band in the college
Right.
with two Maris brothers,
Yeah.
and then so we were crazy anyway, right? So our father told, hey, these two guys are moving very crazy with music. If you two get through O levels,
Yeah.
then he will buy us a sound kit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. So
Big
then,
challenge.
Yes, big challenge.
Yeah.
Then I did my best, and Rohan also got through. I was best results in the college.
Seriously?
yeah,
My
O
God, that's an
levels,
achievement.
And then we continued playing music, and then did A levels, and then started professionally. Then my father, he was a radio officer in ships.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
he came back, and then so he knew that, hey, these two guys are crazy,
Yeah,
and then doing good
Music.
music. And then we had a cover band called Serendip.
Okay.
So like 80s, we played every hotel from the whole stretch there in Negombo side.
But
right?
not reggae.
Yeah, no, I mean, those days we had to cater to
that,
the
yeah.
foreigners,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But we had a very interesting repertoire because we used to listen to very interesting music. It's not the pop charts or whatever.
yeah.
And Boody,
Yes.
I must really mention Boody because at that time we didn't have internet
Yeah,
or
yeah,
these things.
yeah.
We were having some cassettes, and Boody got some LPs from his connections, and so we used to listen to very good music
Yes,
like
yes.
David Bowie, Police, Prince, Dire
Yeah.
Straits, you
100%.
name it, yeah.
So-
And so we played
Good music.
very good music, and
Yeah.
some guests even they were, hey, you played David Bowie?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not this
Mainstream.
mainstream.
Yeah.
And we were reggae fans from Bob Marley
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
that time, And because many, UB40, the first album I got from a tourist. So he said, this is a very interesting band
Yeah.
formed in Birmingham, in Sri Lanka. You have to listen to it. It's white reggae. So we started playing Food for Thought and these songs at that
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
But, so we were moving into reggae thing, and I at the same time I was studying architecture at
Yeah.
SLIA.
Yeah.
So we were the first batch at that time. Jeffrey Bawa
Yes.
also was a lecturer at that time, and then in '89 I moved to Austria.
Yeah. Did you finish your degree at that time, or you went
No,
to finish?
2.5 years I did SLIA, and because I was working to architect Lin Edri Singh,
Okay.
because it was like praxis and
both.
learning,
learning at the same
learning
time,
at the same
yeah.
time. So it was really hard, I travel from here after work to Negombo
Yes.
and play in the
Yeah.
nightclub, and then sleep a little
morning.
bit, and then come again.
But it's
in the
like this,
morning.
Hari, like what I always say is, if you are a katta kaawe නැත්තම් katta kanna ඕන.
කට්ට හොඳටම කාලා තියෙන්නේ.
Katta kaawe නැත්තම් you don't value the success that you
yes,
have, and you don't
true,
get
true,
success
true,
also. I
true,
really
true.
feel that part of the success, especially in my generation and
Yeah,
older,
yeah.
is because we had
Yeah,
hard time.
yeah.
We pushed
because then you know
ourselves.
the lows
Correct.
and highs,
Exactly.
so you know how to balance.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and
that's
speaking
true.
about the music that you were talking about, I mean, that's a reason why I'm such a big fan of you guys, and also Budi is a friend of mine,
Yeah.
because we have the same taste when it comes to music. I
Yeah.
love David Bowie.
Yeah.
I love all of these other people that
Yeah,
you mentioned, and the thing is, even then it was not mainstream. Even today, it's not mainstream. So you'll find a very small crowd who know who David Bowie is. You know, and if you know someone who knows David Bowie, you know you're in good company. Like,
true,
so,
true.
So you know
and
this
it is not only music. You know, the film thing and Booty, and we were exchanging brainstorming. You know, we were watching films like this, Close Encounters, The Third Kind, E.T., and then you know,
I love that whole sci-fi. And exactly.
We were very much into, and then creating some stories, you know. And the thing is, I mean, it's very very important that to have good friends, good crowd around you. You know, to have this mindset, you know,
same mindset,
that you exchange things with good people. You know, this is, I think, we were very lucky
blessed,
having such a
crowd around. Now, when you went to Vienna, sorry, I just cut you. What were you trying to say?
Then I went to Vienna, and I was very lucky to get into Academy of Fine Arts.
Okay, wow.
So
impressive.
Because
you have had. I'm now learning that you've had a lot of great O-level results, fine arts.
I was
you've done some very good things.
Learning, I was always first or second in the class.
Wow, incredible.
And all die hard monitor. ඒ කියන්නේ අර මොන හරි කරුවත් මු අල්ලලා දෙන්න හැයි කියලා දන්නවා. So I was monitor all the time because කට්ටිය එකතු වෙලා දේම වට කියනවා. කේලම් කියන්නේ මුටි කාලා තියෙනවා principal ගෙන්. But anyway, so and even we had a very the head prefect, and there were about 12, 13 prefects in our class.
Right.
ඒ කියන්නේ අර පිස්සු නටන and brain guys, all the mix එක සේරම. So we had very even Graham Labroy
all there.
Yeah.
So school days, you have good memories.
Yes, very good memories.
Actually, thinking about it, I feel like you all have had a good life. You know, like in a sense, growing up memories are good, teenage memories are good. All of that, you've had a very rich life in terms of experiences.
Rich in the sense, not financially.
Correct. Any artist has to work really hard to.
But we were rich inside.
Correct.
Yes,
exactly.
True. Yes.
And so when you went to Vienna.
And I was really, blessed that from around 220 people selected only 12 people to get into the academy. Because it's very in Vienna we have very special for architecture and art 2 academies. So Academy of Fine Arts, Academy of Applied Arts.
Right.
And the history from my academy, Egon Schiele and all these, they were from my academy. From my academy. And I will tell you another small thing, if you don't mind. You know Hitler.
Yes.
Right? Hitler was a very good artist. You can watch his art in Google. And Hitler has tried to come into the Academy of Fine Arts 2 times. He did the apprentice exam 2 times in Vienna, but he was not selected.
Right.
But just think.
Yes.
If they got in. The whole history
would have changed. They would have been able to change his mind.
Second World War.
Correct. I agree with you. That's a good one. That's actually very good. If they had got him in the whole, we should talk to the directors at that point and ask them what they did.
And while studying, I used to finance my things with music, you know. And I was very lucky in 1990. Then Rohan always wanted to come to Europe.
That's what I wanted to ask. How did he get there?
So then after about 2 years, then I took Rohan also to Austria. And so we were playing music. And then in 93, we met one producer. So in a discotheque, and then he was asking, hey, you guys, because we were playing all reggae and, you know.
And you have a unique sound. Very unique sound.
And because of the color, and also we were much into reggae and the African community, you know.
Right,
we had a very good musician called Roots Mandili.
Okay.
So he was one of the early Africans who started reggae music in
Right,
Vienna.
right.
So we were lucky to play with him, and we learned a
Wow,
lot.
yeah.
I played drums, and Rohan played bass, and we had Chiran and Ruan, so they
Yeah.
were playing also with us. And so we learned a lot from Jamaicans, and with this community. And at the same time, we did with this producer whom we met. We did a single called Raising My Family,
Okay.
with signing with Sony,
Yeah,
and
wow.
then boom, boom, boom.
Career took off.
They were calling and telling, "Hey, next week we'll be in the charts,"
Yeah.
and high up in the
Yeah.
charts. You know, this I call it's more than you have to be talented,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
But it's luck.
That's what I was
It's a
gonna ask.
Big
Yeah,
portion of
yeah,
luck, you know.
yeah.
You have to really meet in this crossroads,
Yeah.
the correct people, you know.
Yeah, correct. Right
And-
time, right place.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, exactly. And we were really lucky. And then, boom. So after that, we did this cover. Uda Pala Gattath Watta Kakala with Sinhala rap.
Yeah.
You Are My Sunshine, and we did another one. Then, I mean, it's funny, you know, sometimes you see your charts and you are in the top 10 inside 6th place, and Michael Jackson is 12, and Whitney Houston is 18, and Mick Jagger is some.
Yeah. You can't believe it.
It's not, I am comparing them,
Yeah.
but coming from a small island, and hey, you are there, you know.
Yeah, that's amazing.
It is. It's nice, you know.
Yeah, it
and we were touring with some very popular bands like Ace of Base
Yeah.
and La Bouche and some.
You've had a
And-
wonderful
and-
life.
Yes. It's luck. I don't know.
Yeah.
And even once Prince was performing in Vienna,
Right.
huge open air, and then from Sony we got the invitations to be at the after party.
Oh my God.
I was watching Prince like this. You know. He was playing the piano, and oh.
How many people in Sri Lanka have that kind of
Yeah,
experience?
this is, you
Not
know.
many. Yeah.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Okay. So the things went on, and
Yeah.
then at that time the name was Condom, and then we wanted to change to BMG Ariola. So I was hanging my Sri always with me
Yeah.
during that project too, and. So we because we were always wanted to give this identity, you know, as Sri Lankans. Hey, we are from a small island, Jamaicans too. And then I wanted to have a name, a Sri Lankan name.
Yeah.
So I said to Ariola, okay, BMG, Jayasri.
Yeah.
Jayasri is to do with Jayalat
Yeah.
and Sri. And we have something to explain
Correct,
about
exactly.
what is it. So
Yeah.
they asked, then we can say it's like wishing you everything good, and like, you know, Jayasri Maharaja. So we have something to explain.
Yeah.
Because if you put an English name, then everybody knows.
Exactly. So it's almost like brand ambassadors for
Yes,
Sri Lanka.
yes.
Yeah.
And then they put Jaya 3, because me and my brother, and there was a girl singing, and so Jaya 3. So that was the beginning of the name Jayasri. And then later, we had many projects like Decadence, we were in the charts, and Rootsman Band. It was a very good reggae band with African, and even Moses, he was, he plays with us up to now. So we got to know all these people from that time, you know, and it's a long journey, you know, long journey.
So just tell me this, now when you were playing, all of these big things happened in Vienna, right?
Yes.
So Vienna, your crowd was Jamaican African, but also Caucasian white people were also interested in the music?
Yes, no, it's like that, you know. Here in Sri Lanka, the scene is very different.
Yeah.
But there are the concerts or festivals, they are very much categorized like with the genre of the music. You know? So if you say it's a reggae festival, so you don't have to put pressure to you know, give your music. When you say, hey, then if there are 10,000 people, 10,000 all are with you. You know, if it is a rock festival, then the other way. And if it is an African festival, so this is the
Culture there.
culture there, you know.
Yeah.
And we have very big festival, and we were very lucky to play and open to all these big bands like Third World, Alpha Blondie, Ziggy Marley,
Yeah.
Julian Marley, and UB40,
Yeah, nice.
and Jimmy Cliff, you know.
Yeah.
So we play with them together
Nice.
in a circle,
Nice.
you know, like
Yeah.
like sitting like this, and
Cool.
no, it is. We had very, from the childhood we had very
Good
little dreams, you know.
Yeah. And you met all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To say, I mean, first we had, when can I hear my voice
Yeah.
in the radio?
Yeah.
Right? Oh, right. Okay, we are there now.
Yeah.
Okay. Then, when can I see
Yeah.
me on TV?
Yeah.
And we did Musically Yours at that time with Noeline Hunter. Oh,
Right.
we are there. Okay.
Nice.
You know, like that.
Step by step.
The step by step, and you realize small dreams, and you go your way. And then, if you have this perspective or your vision,
Yeah. It comes.
then
it happens.
then
Yeah.
and still we go.
Correct, it's not over. And it's still happening. People, you have such a mass audience here
Yeah.
in Sri Lanka. And so when did you start becoming popular in Sri Lanka? Like
Yeah.
big in Sri
Then
Lanka?
actually in 1999, Aruna also joined with us, and then we did Modgovia CD. So I wrote many songs, and together we composed music, and so Modgovia CD we did, and then we brought it to Sri Lanka, and then Budi was there making Milasoya.
Right.
Right? And then at Marwila Beach, I gave him, hey, listen, brother, this is our album, right? So do you mean? Yeah, man. Give me this one. Give me this one. So he took some songs for the film.
Yeah.
And then he said, okay, I will do the cassette and this and that. And then we left Sri Lanka and went back to Europe. And then with Mahendra and Sangeeta, he did this beautiful video.
Film, yeah.
And even we were not in, but
Yeah.
this was number one
Yeah.
in TV
Yeah.
for long. And nobody knew
Yeah.
who is Jayashree. Some was telling, these guys living in Italy. And
Exactly.
the stories.
That's the story that was going around. So
Yeah.
for those of you who don't know, Budi that we're referring to is Budi Kirtisena, film director, who did Millasoya, very popular. And I remember Millasoya and the music and stuff like with that. So that is how my favorite song actually. I don't know if it's your most famous song, but I love Sheila.
Sheila, yeah. That was in the second album, yeah. That was Sundari album, So and people loved it. And then when we came back to Sri Lanka and performed live, then people got to know, these are the guys. And then, later then, I mean, anyway, we were a big band, you know. I mean, though me and Rohan perform here now, but I mean, we visited Sri Lanka with our full band.
Right.
We are 7 people.
Right.
You know, it's so we have 2 Bangladeshi, Pavis and Bidu from Bangladesh play keyboards, and African Moses plays percussion, and lead guitarist is Herb from Austria. And 3 of us, me, Rohan, and our drummer is Sumal Fernando. He's the grandson of M.S. Fernando.
Big names.
Yeah.
And very multicultural, no?
Yes,
Like
very
that.
multicultural. And we have, so 3 continents.
Yeah.
3 continents meet as one.
Yeah. I love this philosophy because you see this even when you watch Sri Lankan television and stuff like that. The brothers, Jayashree, they don't take things too seriously. They don't take themselves too seriously. They don't take anything too seriously. They're always laughing. It's such a great vibe, and I am so happy, like I said, to have you here. Before we conclude, what future plans in Sri Lanka? I know you have something.
Yeah, I mean, we have released another two albums, Peace and Love, and we really engage with many things. I think the status or whatever you say to Jayashree, it is not only with music, you know. It's the way we live and what we talk, and we are really engaged with pollution and all this with the nature and how to live with the nature, love the nature and this and that, and it's very positive things, you know. We give to people, and through social media or whatever, you
Yeah.
know, and we spread love.
Yeah, there's no ego involved. I really like
Yeah.
that. There's a lot of love.
Yeah.
Y'all don't get involved with drama. Even if drama comes, you'll leave the drama aside and move forward. So I continue to wish you all the best when drama comes. I hope you can deflect it and continue to shine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta respect. That's peace and love. And that makes world go round. Kaludum rotu asin turanu nawe. Samay susumin gata sita pirigiyawe. Minis kame agana gati guna nagunawe. සියලු දනන් හට ඉතිරෙන වාසනාවේ අපි හැම දෙන සාමෙන් සහ ආදරෙන් නව වසරට නව හිරු පායාලා අපි හැම දෙන සාමෙන් සහ ආදරෙන් නව යුගයට අත්වල් බඳ පාලා. All right, one love people. Yes.
I loved it. Thank you so much. I am so happy to hear this. So thank you very much, Rohitaya, for coming on the
Thanks.
show.
man. Thanks.
Jayashree.
Thank you very much. All right. Love to everybody. Peace.